All right, so this is one of my homemade loaders. It's got a 1.6 Volkswagen diesel in it, 2 transmissions, 4-wheel drive, loader, and 3-point hitch. It was a Christmas present from my girlfriend. Popped up on Marketplace, I don't know, a couple years ago, way up in Maine. The guy and I couldn't get together on it, mostly time because of my work schedule, so I ended up selling. At the time, it had a bad motor because the timing belt broke. So it popped up again, and by then I just didn't want to spend the money, but she knew how much I wanted it, and the guy had put a new motor in it. He drove out to New York just to get the motor. So we went up, I think it was right around New Year's. It was very cold. Remember that. It was quite the adventure. We got stuck with the truck and trailer on a hill because of ice. It was snowing. But at the time, my backhoe was down. I had no loader, and this thing really came in handy. There's a lot to go over on it. Pretty sure the loader is completely homemade. The bucket is off of something. Not sure what. It does have brackets for forks to hang on. And I do have forks. I use that. It's pretty handy. I cobbled these hoses together because I was actually towing that Chevy Doodlebug up the driveway with the loader and a hose blew, so I was able to cobble something together for that. 1.6 Volkswagen diesel, custom intake, the wrong starter, custom exhaust too. This first transmission, I'm pretty sure is Ford, out of like a Pinto or something. They got the big truck transmission with the PTO. This pump up here runs the loader, and it's pretty fast. And then the PTO runs the pump on the back, which originally this had a log splitter on it, which I still have. I built this 3-point, so it has its own pump and tank for the 3-point. This is something I cobbled together out of parts I had, except for these links. I bought those on eBay, and the stabilizer. Just a hydraulic cylinder that I got from work off an old project, and this valve here I got at an engine show. Park and brake kind of works. It is all mechanical. The hydraulic brakes, the guy told me he went through them, but one of the wheel cylinders was leaking. So from what I can gather, I'm pretty sure this is a Pinto rear end. It's Ford. Well, Ford brakes. So that shouldn't be too hard to find. I just haven't had time. This front axle, I'm not quite sure what it is, but the guy made it to be a front axle. He did a lot of fabrication work, and he did a good job. I think those are also Volkswagen CVs, but I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's quite a while before I find out. Do have headlights for it. I welded the brackets on already, but this thing has been super handy. I built a rototiller to go on the back of it, so I till the garden. I made a boom pole for it, so it's kind of like my little tow truck. Very hard starting when I got it, but I figured that out. Had to do some fuel lines. It was sucking air. There's also this big drop box that was either shortened or lengthened, but it is a direct between the front and the rear. It's quite the ingenious setup. And the fuel tank is below the seat. I think that's an old Subaru Brat seat. It's got a GM Saginaw power steering pump. Pretty sure the original alternator, though it doesn't work. I just throw this thing on the charger once in a while, depending on how much I use it. So, see how easy it fires up in a little bit. That's glow plug. Did get new glow plugs. I did a full service on it. I still want to do the timing belt because I don't know when that was done. I got a new air filter for it. Yeah, not much else going on. The battery was kind of bad. I relocated. It was very tight, and I ended up rewiring a lot of it. Still not done. The old stuff is still there. But when I got it, it really didn't do much. So I wanted to get it running because I needed it. That's the hydraulic reservoir for the loader. Volkswagen fuel filter, which is nice, easy to get. Throttle. So it's nice, you can kind of regulate ECO speed by depending which gear you put the first transmission in. But don't need much, just running the 3-point, which isn't done. I ended up adding another set of bearings, which will go all the way out here. I forget which doodlebug I was picking up, but it actually broke one of these off. Because originally I just had a bolt going through it, with the hopes of being able to take these arms off if I ever need to do a bearing or something, but I ended up welding them all up. So I need to bolt those new bearings down, help take the load. All this dirt is from just the rototiller. So I need to wash this thing. Pretty cool little piece. The story I got with it is a pretty well-known motorcycle builder built it back in the day, but unfortunately that's all I know. I didn't get a year or anything like that.